Right, hello people, how are we all doing? It is Tuesday, time for some Tuesday workshop skin checks, but it's Christmas time, so Christmas skins, yay! I'm not 100% well still, so sorry if I sound a bit bleh. But anyway, let's get straight to the point. We're going to be looking at all of the proposed new potential Christmas skins that potentially will be accepted over the course of the next two Rustle rotations. Of course, the first one will be December 15th, which I've been talking about a lot recently, and then next week, December 22nd. And then after that, a New Year's one, but technically speaking, that's just a regular Rustle rotation with the fireworks packs being included. So, as you know, I have a curated followed authors list, and basically what I do is for all the new people, all the new skin creators that manage to get into TGG's lists, you should start following them because they have reached a level where their work is being recognised to be compatible or reasonable enough to be accepted into the game as a skin to be purchased in the Rust store. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. So today, as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of tab groups here. I was just in the process of building up all of the skins that I was going to show off, all categorised, all nicely, neatly put together. There's like 300 skins. So I've been here for about half an hour just getting all of that nice and prepared. And I completely forgot how it worked with Halloween because TGG literally just uploaded his newest holiday week 1 video. And, of course, the new collection. I should have just waited for this. I should have just waited for this. So, just to show you the extent, I don't know how long I spent, but can you immediately see that's just the random, like, Christmas deplorables here and there. Then I decided, you know what, I've got so many storages, I should have one for just the storages, and then the furnaces, the rugs, the sleeping bags. So I prepared for this. I was going to do it all nice and neatly, and then I realised, the very second I saw this new collection, I was like, oh no, hang on a minute. I should just wait for this because this is the list that's going to get put towards Face Punch themselves. They're going to read through all of that, and they're going to pick out the things they like the most. So that is the usual routine. Mr. TGG will compile a list. He is the curator. He'll go through all the skins that have been submitted, and he'll pick out all the ones that he thinks are a perfect fit for Rust, and then that list then gets put towards Face Punch, and they'll work from there. But for regular Rust rotation, Face Punch might even look at some of the recently submitted skins of the week and then pick them out. Those would be considered an early pick, and that's why it's good to keep an eye on, watch this video, I guess, to get a good idea of what potentially could be an early pick. But for Christmas Rust rotations, I think it's literally only going to be out of all of these skins. I think. I don't know if we're going to have a list that's literally all of these. And this is just the deplorables, mind you. There's a lot of very interesting skins that were submitted, and a lot of them aren't in this new Christmas list that TGG's made. Sorry, I stammering a bit. I'm in pain. All of my neck and my throat's really sore. I don't know if I've got like a bug or a virus. But it's not COVID, so that's good. That's a positive. So yeah, this literally just appeared. If I refresh, yeah, came out just about 20 minutes ago. I was like, damn it. But you know, this is the correct thing to do. We should be talking about the skins from this list here, because this most likely 100% will have all the skins that will be picked for the first Christmas Rustle rotation. So the first thing that I would point out to you, whilst you can, right? You can see I've got my curated list right here, right? Very nice, very good. If I were you right now, if you don't have anything like this, start going through this whole list, you know, tab out every single skin creator here, and start following them, because all of these skin creators clearly have made something that is of the quality to start keeping an eye on them. And well, look, Mercy, are you new? There you go. I've got a new person to look out for, because yeah, there you go. I wasn't watching them, but now that they've had a skin accepted to the Christmas list, from here on now, I should be keeping an eye out for what they're going to make in the future, because now they have achieved the quality. It's a bit awkward to say, isn't it? But do you understand? Like, now that they have reached that level, I should now be keeping an eye out for what they're submitting in the future. So I will be seeing some more skins from them in the future. So what else is there? Who else is there? There's a lot of very interesting skins, aren't there? REF, am I following you? Yes. Some of these names I actually literally just started following as well, so they're still new to me. Yep, so yeah, you get the idea. Quite a lot of these people I have seen plenty of times in the past. Artlight, have I seen you before? Yes, I have. You made a very cool revolver skin not too long ago. Zolodno, you made the SAR skin from Charitable Rust. Ronnie39s. Well, there you go. There's another person I've got to keep an eye out for. So yeah, this is what you should be doing every single week for all the other top picks of the week. And then you end up with a very nice list, and you could potentially see all the skins that will be accepted for every single week because you know who has the quality. So, awesome. Right, shall well, there you go. I'm alive, don't worry. Shall we... Let's focus now and take a look at all of the skins that have made it to the top picks of Holiday 2022, Week 1. So, let's start this off with masks, hats, balaclavas, then we've got ponchos, clothing, hoodie and pants. So yeah, we'll probably just go through all the clothing because that's what's appeared first, clothing and armour. There's a lot to go through, just double check. It goes clothing, deployables, then weapons and tools. Okay, right, so... Starting off with the clothing, we have the Oh Dear Beanie Hat made by Mr. Algorithm and RZA3D. When was the last Boonie Hat that was accepted? Well, I've got SCMM right here with me. Boonie Hat. It's been a while. I think it was... Oh, is it the Fisherman Hat? Yep, that's it, right there. Fisherman Hat. There was a Fisherman set, if you recall. I believe it was all burlap. And, yeah, that would be nice to see. So one of the things that we tend to see of holiday events and holiday skins, we see some items that rarely ever get skins, finally getting some skins. So it's been over a year since the last Boonie Hat. I wouldn't say no to a Christmas one. So, looking pretty cool there, Mr. Algorithm and RZA3D. Very cute, very silly. Perfect for Christmas. Nice and woolly. Keeps your head warm. And then we got the... See, Micro wore this in the Saturday Skin Showcase, so I'll show you here. So, very recently we did our Saturday Skin Showcase. We gave you a bit of a teaser in regards to some of the Christmas skins, but mostly just the ones that were part of a collection. So we're going to see some of them in a minute. But he very sneakily wore this because he really likes it. Really goofy. But it's perfect. Perfect for Christmas. Who wouldn't want to run around like that? So, Bad Trip and Hulk, you made a very silly gingerbread man mask, and, well, I wouldn't say no. Now, it is, of course, a balaclava. What was the last balaclava to be accepted? I think it was also made by Bad Trip, and I think it came out last Halloween. Let's go here, and then you've got to click this, and you've got by newest. Yeah, these were made by him, yeah. So if I go up a workshop and... Nope, that was LeCramp. It was the other one, right? Am I going crazy? I am going crazy. You made something else, didn't you? But yeah, let's just stick to the point. We haven't had a balaclava skin in 5 years. So, yeah. Maybe it's a good time to potentially see some more of them. I must have got balaclava mixed up with something else. Sorry about that. But yeah. Potentially, we could see the first balaclava skin in 5 years. It's nice to find out stuff like this, isn't it? So, very fun, very enjoyable. Now let's move on to the holiday balaclava. So, again, extra comfy, extra keeps your face nice and warm. Did you type holiday wrong? Oh no, protects. Or... Holy day, you know, that works, but, you know, in English spelling you put an I instead of a Y. Regardless, it's cute, it's fun, it's a balaclava, I haven't seen one in 5 years, let's see if that potentially gets accepted. And then, of course, to accompany it, we have the holiday poncho, looking very nice. Haven't seen a poncho skin in quite a while, have we? It's been quite weirdly, like, what, a few weeks since the last one? Well over a month. We were seeing tons of ponchos in such a short amount of time and suddenly none. So maybe we'll see a Christmas one. Because this isn't the only Christmas one, is it? No. We also have the Klaus poncho made by Mr. UAD6. So, yeah, there's only 3 pictures. It doesn't glow. So, get a good look at him. Very nice picture. Santa, you are looking extra lavish and very nice. So that's looking cool. And then, do we have another poncho? Yes, we do. It's the Christmas tree poncho made by La Cramp. As you can see. Oh, does it glow in the dark? Yeah. Right. So, this is actually something I kind of want to see more of. We don't really have many glow-in-the-dark clothing and armor skins. I know it's bad for you at night time. I get it. But wouldn't you like to have at least 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? I think in total, for armor, we only have I think there's 10 pieces of armor that glows in all of the game. Why not? It'd be nice to have, just to have as an option, you know. Maybe some people want to be seen at night, you know. There's lots of silly things that can be done. Maybe they'll do it for a YouTube series as a handicap for them to deal with. It'd be interesting to see, but yeah. Christmas tree poncho, very nice and sparkly. Good job there, Mr. LeCramp. And then we have another one, which of course is the non-glow version. So I guess you probably see that one being accepted. So yeah. Now we're on to Hoodie and Pants, starting off with the Elf's Hoodie and Pants, made by Slanoster and Retro, very nice and green. I do believe we've had some elf clothing before, but that was, it was like burlap or something? No, the Christmas elf, what was it? Helper? Santa's Helper? Santa's Helper, shirt and pants, that's it. And was that a hoodie? It was... no, that was a burlap shirt. And what about... But then it was like pants as well. It was weird. It was strange. So, yeah, you get the idea. Santa's Helper collection, that was a burlap shirt. Was this burlap pants? It was... No, it was just regular pants. So it was a burlap shirt with burlap pants. With just regular pants. Yeah, you get the idea. It was confusing. So if we go back over to here, this is literally just a hoodie and pants. Actually hoodie and pants. And, yeah, very nice. Very, very cool. We really should have some elf ears or something for Christmas. If you're going to have a Santa beard and a Santa hat, we really should have elf ears as a permanent Christmas item that's in rotation, because when people want to show off their elf stuff, they always have to use the Santa beards and Santa hats. I'm just giving you options, Face Punch, just giving you options. But yeah, looking nice, very good stuff there, gentlemen. And of course, we have the pants as well. So hoodies and pants, very nice, keep you nice and warm for that ever so cold December time. But now I'll move on to the Christmas armoured hoodie and pants made by Johnny Old Boy and Johnny Old Boy as well. So, as you can see, it's looking very nice. And it's like a big woolly jumper. Perfect. So, yep, green with all the patterns of the reindeers on there and whatnot. Looking very nice. The big belt. And then, of course, we've got the pants. Yep. Very mix and match with the red and green. So, very festive colours. It's all for... based on Santa Claus, I would assume. So, yep. And then we have Bad Santa. So, if you are aware, we do have a very similar style. Style? What am I talking about? Christmas Gang, that's what I mean. Christmas Gang hoodie and pants, which came out, 4 years ago? Yep, 4 years ago. So this has been out for a long time, and every year it goes up in price towards Christmas time. There's a reason why it's, it's $2.50 at the moment. But, 6 months ago? That was selling for 80 cents to $1. But anyway, something like this would be a nice, more affordable option, I guess you could say. But, $2.50 for the Christmas Gang isn't that much. But anyway, Evgen, Brow and Michael, you've made a pretty cool looking... Oh, it's got a symbol there as well. Is that... Oh, it's on the back. Ah, okay. I was trying to figure out where he put it. I couldn't figure it out. Okay, that's cool. So, Bad Santa... there was a lot more skins this year that had a naughty emphasis and whatnot, and some scary looking skins. I'm not sure if we're going to see any in a minute, but potentially. I saw some Krampus stuff and whatnot. And of course, we got the Mr. Gingerbread Hoodie and Pants. So Milio free turn, Sacca di Semilias. So Milio has had a skin accepted every single Christmas for the past 4 years. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and maybe 2022. So I'm pretty confident that's going to happen. If you saw my most recent video, which I literally just uploaded 2 hours ago, you can see it in the thumbnail. I make a whole point about how there are some collections from Christmas that will potentially be getting more and would, of course, cause the skins in that collection that already exist to go up in price. This right here is the last core piece to be accepted out for all of the gingerbreads. We have Naughty Gingerbread Tier 3, and then we have Mr. Gingerbread Tier 2, and now we have Mr. Gingerbread Hoodie and Pants. You're going to be all nice and dressed up in all the main pieces of clothing and armour for gingerbread. Wouldn't you want to run around and be extra tasty? Come on. So good. So yes, gingerbread very likely will potentially be accepted. It's looking very good. And you know, as I have talked about, we are mainly here for the financial perspective of things. Mr. Gingerbread Collection is looking prime and ready to keep going up in price if we do see the inclusion of these being accepted. And it's kind of looking to be, yes, it's looking like it's kind of going to definitely happen. I would be surprised if we didn't see it happen. So, but we do have, as you just saw with the previous skins, we do have some pretty interesting things fighting for that hoodie and pants position, don't we? Now, if we're going to potentially see something very similar with Halloween, we could maybe see like 15 skins being accepted for each Christmas week. What I've seen in the past is around 10, but with what I just saw with Halloween, I think we're potentially going to see even more. So, yeah, are we going to see 2 sets of hoodie and pants, or are we going to see 2 sets of armours and whatnot? We'll get onto that in a bit, won't we, when we talk about armour. But for now, we have the Holiday Spirit Deer Skull Mask. So, we saw a Deer Skull Mask recently for Halloween, and then a week or 2 later, we saw the Raven one, and I got a little bit worried. I thought, oh no, damn, are we going to suddenly see tons of Deer Skull Masks, much like how we saw tons of Ponchos? But no, we didn't. But now, you know, Christmas time, someone's taken a crack at it. Looks very good, Mr. Siddy. I think you've done a pretty good job there. You can see all the snowflakes all around it, the very nice stitched pattern. You can see all the nice symbolic symbols here. Or is that sequins or glitter? It just looks nice. So, cool looking skin. Doesn't look like it glows. No, it would have said, wouldn't it? So, now we'll move on to the Ready to Park It bucket, and of course, Mr. Mercy, so I've started following you. Congratulations in getting, this is what, your first time being accepted to a top picks list, so good job there, buddy. And when was the last bucket skin to be accepted? That would be the Secret Recipe bucket helmet, if I am correct. Bucket helmet, show me what there are. Yep, so this is looking to be another item that hasn't seen many skins over the past year or so. Potentially, we will see maybe that bucket helmet being accepted. That bucket helmet skin, sorry. So, yeah, damn, we went 5 years without a new one. Then we got the Secret Recipe bucket helmet. And then maybe we'll see another one. So, yeah. Ready to park... Sorry. I need to drink some water. Ready to Party bucket helmet. Looking very nice. Yep. And then over here, a much better visual. Right. Best of luck to you, buddy. And then we'll move on to some Tier 3 armour. We have the Combat Christmas Reindeer Mask version 2. I think there is a version 1. What is the difference? This one glows. The nose, I bet. Where? Show me. Does the nose glow? I think so. That's not the best to show me if it glows or not. Wait. Alright, so when it's not glowing, it's black. And when you're in the dark, it glows red? Is that the answer? I think so. It's not super helpful when showing that off, is it? Why is it black there? Why is it red here? This doesn't have any darkness or light. I don't know. Decapitator, you should have shown it in the dark. Well, this one says it doesn't glow, right? Okay, that's totally understandable and whatnot. So this just says version 2. I'm led to believe it glows. I don't see any evidence that it doesn't. It doesn't say if it does as well. So is this one just slightly different? I'm looking again. Is it a transparent back? No. I'm lost. I don't know. If I go over here, yeah, if it literally wrote it out for me, I'd be able to say it. But I'm led to believe maybe the nose glows or something. So, well, you know, TGG probably mentions it in his video, so I wouldn't be able to show you until my Saturday skin showcase. So that's for a few days, isn't it? Then, of course, we got the chest plate. So, could we potentially see a new collection appear for this Christmas? Because there is something competing for that tier 3 spot. What is it? It's the Yeti collection. So last year, Mr. Mishka and Svonsva, I'm sorry, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. They made the Yeti hoodie and pants. There you go. You can see it all paired up there. And of course, me and Mr. Micro showed it off in our Saturday skin showcase, and we had a bit of a talk. Would this skin collection be wanted to be? Would people want to use it after Christmas as well? Because there is a bit of a problem in regards to holiday theme skins. If it's too gimmicky for the holiday, people don't really want to wear it when it's not the holiday anymore. And that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because then it just goes down in price. And that is something I would say you need to be prepared for. During Christmas, perfectly fine. Buy it, use it, enjoy yourselves. But if you're looking at this from a financial investment type of perspective, a lot of these are going to go down in price very, very sharply. Just give it a few days into January. So I will be making videos talking about that. In fact, so far I have been making my Christmas 2022 video collection, I guess you could say. It's my newest playlist. So we've been, well, I'll just quickly show you it right here. Rust Christmas Investing 2022. So basically, ever since the end of October, I've been sitting there saying, right guys, you should probably start investing into Christmas skins. They're going to go up in price. And as we get closer and closer to Christmas time, they will be selling for very nice prices. And, well, the Yeti is a perfect example because people started to see the tier 3 on the workshop. Everybody started to buy out the Yeti collection. And, well, all we have is the hoodie and the pants, but here you go. I'll just type it here. And Yeti collection, they're now in the positive, and they only have 29 hoodies in the market and 47 pants in the market. And if you were to click this, actually, if you take me to the store it came out, we can actually see with SMM the amount of sales that have been happening recently, because that appeared, this right here, this hoodie, sorry, this tier 3. Let's just get the tier 3. Can we just get an image of the tier 3? There you go. So this tier 3 appeared on the 10th of December. So we'll go back over to here. So SMM, very helpful in regards to be able to nicely visualize all of the skin sales. And if you were to go by lifetime, yeah, do you see how it's just absolutely nothing for a while? Actually, if we should probably just stick with the past week. That would probably be a whole lot more appropriate. So yeah, do you see? December 10, suddenly there's 79 sales. So just before that, 36, 23. There was interest in buying it because it was getting close to Christmas time. But there was double the interest and demand because suddenly people were aware that we potentially might be seeing the tier 3 maybe being accepted. So speculation and anticipation, and wouldn't you know it, that's another video that I've literally just put out last night. So if you want to learn more about Rust and the Rust economy, again, there's another playlist, Rust Economy 101, which is right here. 5 videos now. There might be a 6th if I can properly figure out how I'm going to present it. But yeah, pretty much all the main parts of understanding the Rust economy is in that Rust Economy 101 video, based on the perspective of what I learned over the past few years, if that's enjoyable for you. So I accidentally just deleted that. If I go Control-Shift-T, sorry if that hurt your eyes. So, yeah, that was all the clothing and armour. Now we'll move on to deployables, I believe. Here we are. So now we've got a whole bunch of sleeping bags, and trust me when I say, there was a lot of sleeping bags. It was a lot more than what was shown right here. So yeah, then we got some furnaces. Very happy to see that Northern Lights furnace made it through. And then we got a whole batch of rugs. Again, there was a lot of rugs. So let's just make sure I'm Merry Christmas rug transparent. Yep. Gingerbear rug. And oh, is that an actual bear rug? Oh, I didn't realise that. I brain farted and didn't realise. Yes, there was a whole bunch of boxes as well. Kua made a very interesting fridge. We got a locker again. A whole bunch of doors. A whole bunch of garage doors. There's a whole bunch of... Oh, that was a Christmas skin. Do you remember this from a week ago? Yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, that's tools. So, we've got a lot of deployables to talk about, starting with the sleeping bags. We have the Christmas gingerbread sleeping bag. Look at it glows. How very nice. So, yes, we're going to be seeing a whole lot more flash and glowing with this holiday event. Mr. Gimmick, very cool. Oh, look, you can see he's been doodling. We made this skin together with my younger sister. It was fun and interesting to work on the New Year theme with her. All the cookies on the sleeping bag were made according to her sketches. Ah, isn't that sweet? That's nice. Ah, okay, buddy. Let's get a good look at that. Good little cute gingerbread mans. All that. See, you get a little story every now and then. It's nice to read. Best of luck to you, Mr. Gimmick. Then we got the festive sleeping bag and no story. I like to read the little stories some people make. It's interesting. So this is made by Cosy. Probably not the best to show 4 pictures in the same lighting. It would have been nice to see how it looks, much darker and whatnot. But very nice. Simple design, gingerbreads, little Christmas trees, all good, all good. And then we got another gingerbread sleeping bag made by RAF, and there's a glow version as well. Ooh, right. So let's just get a good look at the non-glow version first. That's a nice little picture of all the candy on the side and whatnot. Yep. So lots of gingerbread theme and whatnot. Lots of very similar themes. I mean, you probably only got like 5. I did see a whole bunch of people making scary ones and Krampus ones and naughty, like, Christmas skins and whatnot, but I don't think any of them made it to this list, so just to give you a heads up, we did see some variety, but I guess we're just getting a whole bunch of gingerbread stuff at the moment. And then, of course, we've got a glow-in-the-dark version, and there you go, it's nice and bright. Ooh. I guess that adds to the flavour. So that is made by RAF. Then we'll move on to the Dreamer sleeping bag. So this does not glow, it says right there, made by Mr. Hook. And what's the best picture to look at for this? Right there. I mean, I probably could just look at that there, but yep. He's pointing to it. It's right there. What about here? Yep. So it doesn't glow. Firework, I guess, or a Christmas cracker, Santa, gingerbread, snowman, candy cane, stocking. Yep, and a big Christmas tree. Very nice. Then you got Dead Xmas. Mass. Got Time. Oh, are you a new person I should be following? Well, chat, let's just quickly see if I'm following them, and no, I'm not. So if they've reached a level where their skins are being accepted to top picks, I should start following them. And my curated workshop, my curated followed authors list only goes bigger. So that's looking like someone I need to keep an eye out for the future. And it's like, oh, it's like the grave from Halloween from like 5 years ago, but Christmassy, yay! So at night, people are going to be able to spot that, aren't they? But maybe you want them to spot them. Cool, fun idea. Did it have a non-glow version? I didn't see. Do I want to check it? Sorry. My throat's starting to hurt a lot more again. Oh, I don't know what's causing that. Well, we'll move on to the Northern Lights furnace made by NFN. So I saw this a fair few days ago. I like it a lot. Reminds me of the North Rock that came out quite a long time ago. I think 2 Christmases ago. But yeah, I'm led to believe, does it glow the greens and whatnot, much like what you'd have for Aurora Borealis in this very room? Sorry. Yeah, so I think that's got a great chance of being accepted. All nice and icy, some of the dripping, like, the icicles and whatnot, the very nice green colours and whatnot. I like it. I like it a lot. You did a very cool job here. I like it. So we'll move on to the next one. Santa's Christmas Tree, made by Multi-R Hat, Multi-Name and Marco Raffaello. Stop changing your name! So yeah, they've only got one image here, and that is that. That is the Santa's Christmas Tree. It's literally a Christmas tree. Yeah, cool. And then it's another single picture. 500 Eno. You got into the Christmas list last year. I don't remember if you had a skin accepted, but potentially you could. If you had more pictures, we'd be able to get a better option, a better opinion for it. But yep. What is it? It says snow furnace, but is that like an ear? or a hand, or I don't know. I don't know. And then we'll move on to Furnace Santa's bag, made by GBG and Trigger, the JPEG crew. So, ooh, looking pretty nice and stitched together there. What is the Santa's bag? Oh, it's his bag full of presents and whatnot. And now we're burning them because you've all been naughty this year and you deserve nothing. Very well, cool. So, yep, I figured it out eventually. Then we have rugs. So here are the rugs, and this is something that I feel like potentially might want to start becoming its own thing. What are you talking about, Hedge? Right, so some people are starting to treat rugs like banners or posters, and it's kind of getting to the point now, like, you can't really use that as a rug. Do you get what I mean? It's a rug, but if you put that on the floor, it's like, yeah, it looks silly, doesn't it? I think Face Punch might want to consider incorporating, like, banners or posters and whatnot. I think that might be something they should consider, because if they're fine with skin creators constantly making things like this, where they just make it with the rug and then, yeah, so are they happy with that? Or maybe would they consider making a new item, you know? Maybe you could make something exactly like this as a permanent skin, but you could change the lettering and whatnot. That could work. Yeah, that's an option. That could be a general skin in the Rust store. And you could change whatever writing it has and whatnot. But then again, people might be racist, so okay, maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe, well, then again, you can just draw whatever you want on things. So nothing is ever straightforward, is it? So that's made by Mr. Legacy. Yep, I like the idea. We did see this a lot for Halloween as well. Happy Halloween and whatnot. We saw some of the some people making something exactly like. Was it you, Legacy? Was it Legacy? Should we go take a real quick look? Should we go have a look past? It's only 2 months ago. Okay, I think we got a bit too far back. Maybe he removed it? Probably. Alright, no worries then. Now we're on to the Christmas knitted rug, made by Oasis and Schumer. And that's a nice picture right there for it. Oh, yeah, that's a nice different take and design. I like that. I know exactly the type of rugs that is. Yep. Right, so they've done a completely different design compared to everybody else. Well, I mean, if you were to see all of the other ones, we had like that, we had this, of course, and here was, and yeah, so a lot of people just did like Merry Christmas. And that's a mat as well. Yeah. So there were a lot of people that just wanted to make like a mat rug, but yeah, so he made a very nice design for it. And yeah, that is a mat rug, but it's, you get what I mean. It's not like just flattened cloth and whatnot. Let's just move on. Right, so Christmas rug. Well, there you go. That's exactly what I meant. Just nice, flat, something you put on the front of your door. You know, you get the idea. So that's made by Frog and Mama. And yep, very nice and Christmassy. Yep, we've only had 2 rug skins accepted this year. Easter, From Hell rug, which was during Halloween, and you know what? I really do think one of the rugs that we've seen today will be accepted for Christmas. So rugs rarely ever get accepted, but for holidays, you know, there's a bit more leeway. But then again, that rug from Hell really did look very good, and a lot of people like using it and spamming it all over their base, you know. So this doesn't look like it glows in the dark. If we could get good visual over here, nope, doesn't glow. So. Oh yeah, everything I just showed you is already in. Sorry for yawning. Sorry. Oh, no, if I push it there, then it doesn't hurt as much. I can get through this. Sweet rug, very nice and delicious looking. As you can see, yeah. So rug skins tend to do very nicely as we get closer for the holiday. If one of these Christmas rugs were to be accepted, I would not be surprised if they go down in price after Christmas. But as we get close to Christmas 2023, you know exactly what's going to happen. In fact, if I were to go look at all the rugs, for example, there is a Rustmas rug, if I recall. Come on, show me what you got. Right, so Here's all the most recent skins. Rug from Hell came in the most recent Halloween, doing very nicely at the moment and whatnot. Yep. But where's the Christmas one? Right here, Rustmas Rug. Now, if we go see how this performs throughout the year, does it go up and down all the time? Yes, it does. You can very easily see what happens. Christmas, not Christmas. Christmas, not Christmas. Christmas, not Christmas. Christmas, and soon not Christmas. So, yeah. If you're looking at all of these rugs and thinking, wow, we probably will want to buy that because it's going to easily go up in price because we hardly ever see rug skins, just want to verify the point, when it's not Christmas, that Christmas rug very likely would go down in price. But, you know, if you want to get in the festive spirit, if you like what you see, buy it, use it, enjoy it during the Christmas time. That's good, that's nice. So, yes, sweet rug made by Dark Wire. Have I followed you? I should make sure. Yes, I am. I am following you. What did you make recently that made me follow you? You made something very interesting recently. It might have been that. I can't remember. But yeah, if they've been in a top picks list before made by TGG, make sure you're following them. So, very nice. Very nice. Yes. Then we got the Gingerbear. This is a bearskin rug. So, 1SQ, you are uncontested. Nobody else made a bearskin rug. And I think you got a pretty good chance of getting this accepted. So, recently, we did have the zombie bearskin rug. And, well, there you go, it's right there. And if I click all of this, you'll see that we don't have that many marketable bearskin rugs. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. That's it. So, as I said, I think we're going to start seeing some items that rarely ever get skins accepted, getting a skin accepted. I think that Gingerbear has a very good chance of potentially being accepted. Does it glow in the dark? Why, of course it does. Look at it right there. Now, is that like... Is there a reason for it to glow like that? Or is it just glowing just because? With that, I think they're probably going to pick the non-glowing version. If there was a reason for it, then maybe. But then again, you know, zombie bearskin rug just glows for the sake of it, doesn't it? So, yeah. Now on to the large present fridge made by Mr. Kua. So, yes, it's in the shape of a present. Yep. So, I think that's the only fridge skin that made it through. Yes, it is. So, well... There was 2 versions that they made. This is the white version with the red bow. So one of the things I am a bit cautious about is when you look at the item, especially with a skin, does it still look like it's the item that it should be? That doesn't look like a fridge, does it? But then again, it's where you store all your very nice things and whatnot for yourself. It's a gift for yourself. Your food is a gift for yourself. What am I talking about? Should I just continue? Yes. So, yeah, fridge skins. Last fridge skin to be accepted. When was that? 2 years ago. Because I remember making a big fuss about the Outer Planets fridge that appeared earlier this year in the workshop and wasn't accepted. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 marketable fridge skins. That's all. And if you go by newest, the most recent one to be accepted, over 2 years ago, 2020. So, I would welcome it. Best of luck to you, Mr. Kua. Now on to storage skins. Starting off with the Snowman small box, we have Sunart, Kuvahu and Ya. And, oh, look, you can see how they've developed their ideas. Very nice. And I believe this whole thing glows. It's a glow-in-the-dark one. I remember Mr. Micro showing me this, and that's kind of making my eyes go a bit funny. Yeah, the mouth and the eyes kind of tint up and are glow-in-the-dark. You can see that much better right there. Yep. Very cool stuff. Then we're on to the gingerbread house. Very, very nice. Now, I can't remember. There was a large box that came out quite some time ago, but I do believe this is separate. Now, if I were to just go find Mr. Eros recently, you've had a bunch of skins being accepted. All I have to do is find you. And apparently I can't find him, so I'll go over to December 1st, and here you are. Have you had a Christmas skin accepted before? No, so you are completely independent with this skin. If you want me to just kind of verify what I was talking about, gingerbread box or storage. What? Oh, I typed it wrong. There you go. That's the one I was on about. That was made by Ninfinity. And that came out 2018. So you could see what I was thinking about, but no, that is separate. It's its own thing. It glows in the dark. It's a small box. Looking very nice. Look very pretty. So yeah. Mr. Eros, you've been quite successful recently with many skins being accepted. Will the momentum continue into Christmas time? Let's see. Don't eat the box. Don't eat the box. And this is a continuation of a skin that came out last year. Christmas gift sleeping bag came out last year. I mean, it's right here. Humpty. Humpty made the sleeping bag, and then he decided to make a gift box with the same design. So, yep, that's happening. Looking very nice. Yes, yes, yes. And does it glow? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. And we did show this off during the Saturday Skin Showcase just a few days ago. We'll move on to the pie tard box. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I honestly have never read that word before. Is that an actual word? I'm a little bit worried to read it out as well, if you get what I mean. Petard? It's a word, apparently. And I think they spelt it wrong. But anyway, Igor, yes. I don't fully know what I'm looking at. That's the problem. I can't see above it. Okay, now I can. What is this? Don't know. I don't know. What am I looking at here? Is that an eye? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm going to run away. Alright. Santa Workshop LWB. Okay. Large wooden box, of course. Yes. Very nice. Very bright. Very colourful. Made by Mr. McQuarrie. Yep. That's a much better look at it during the day. Santa's Workshop. Very nice. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be seeing a whole bunch of glow-in-the-dark skins. I mean, you've just seen plenty of them, and we're going to see many, many more. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay, I looked at this and I thought, would that be allowed? Would that be allowed? We've seen quite a lot of skins that kind of reference things, you know, not to do with Rust and actual, you know, I don't know. I don't know. We did see that Plants vs. Zombies style hat being accepted for Halloween, for example. Maybe it'd be alright. Maybe it'd be totally fine. I mean, it is to do with Christmas, but the Grinch is, you know, it's its own thing. So, made by Mr. Fresh. Does it glow? Of course it glows. Where is it? That's the best visual for that. Yep. And then we got the large present fridge version 2. Why was that not in order? Is that not in order? Oh, okay, that wasn't my mistake. That was just presented in such a way. So again, Mr. Kua, he has a white one, he has a red one. Chat, YouTube, do you vote for the red or do you vote for the right? Which one do you want more? Are you on team red or are you on team white? Then we got the gingerbread candy locker. Now, this is something I was expecting ever since I was talking about the Outer Planets locker coming out back in July, the first week of July, the July Wipe Day Rust rotation. I was a bit sceptical because, you know, we hadn't seen a locker skin in such a long time, and I was thinking, you know what, guys? Now that this Outer Planets locker has been accepted, I fully expect that we potentially might be seeing some maybe Halloween and Christmas time. Of course, we had the Witch's locker being accepted for Halloween, and now we've got this one single gingerbread candy locker, uncontested, very nicely made by Mr. Ideal, and I do believe this is a continuation of a collection because we showed this off during our Saturday Skin Showcase. I can't remember specifically, I think it was the double door or a garage door a year or so ago. I can't remember specifically. You're going to have to watch the Saturday Skin Showcase for that. But yeah, this is... Oh, no, it's the candy shop. Hedge, you're so dumb. It was right there in front of you. I mixed it up. I mixed the garage door up with the... Yep, so it's a continuation of a deplorable collection. Well, it's now potentially a deplorable collection. So, yep. A locker skin. Very nice. Glows in the dark. Very, very nice visuals for Christmas time. And this little door, this little window frame thing. Oh, do you remember a book called I Spy? I Spy Christmas Toy Shop. Yeah. It was a book. It was kind of like Where's Wally or Where's Waldo, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, it'll give you like I spy a snowman and this and that, and it kind of gives me that nice sort of visual. So yeah. I spy a snowman, 3 hens in a row, a drumstick, a rabbit, a small yellow bow. You know, just I had the Christmas one when I was younger. I'm not old, am I? So that little visual right there just kind of reminds me of that. So very cool. Thank you for the nostalgia, Mr. Ideal. And with you being uncontested, I think you've got a very good chance of this potentially being accepted. So let's go and see. Chat, remember, YouTube, if you like what you see, for everything that you've seen so far, if you like it, please go to the TDG's Top Picks Holiday 2022 Week 1 and vote for what you like. Show your support. Let Facebook see it. And of course, maybe we'll see that probably have an influence in regards to what gets picked, you know. So now we're on to the doors. Wooden doors. We have the Christmas Mood wooden door made by Bed and CD. And we have a little talk here. On the eve of the new year, many are already preparing to decorate their home with all sorts of different themed things. The wooden door was not left without attention, and it was painted with a brush in the form of a large Christmas tree with gifts. Without leaving the back side of the door without attention, where 2 little men were depicted sculpting a snowman and playing snowballs. Happy New Year, Rasmus 2022. Alright, well done. Nice little story. So, yep. Got a nice little Christmas tree, and then on the other side, do we have anything on the other side? It doesn't glow. There we go. Yep, got a little raider, got a little man in hazmat suit, snowman, and yep. Why would the sun be out, and it's snowing and it be dark? Is that meant to be the moon? I don't know. I won't question it. I'll just move on. All right. So this was made by Sean Mick. This looks really cool. Straight up wood carving style skin. Yeah, no one else did anything like this. Actually, no, there was a fairly recent skin made by Little Ranger that was not completely similar, but it was also a wood carving theme. Yeah, just giving you an answer. Oh, does it glow? That looks like it glows. Is that dark enough, or is that light being shone on it? Doesn't mention it, but when you see, yeah, is because you can see like light here. Is it light being shone onto it? I don't know. We'll have to find out, won't we? So, yep, made by Sean Mick, or Mike. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry, buddy. You can tell me if you want. Miss Gingerbread Neon Door. So, fairly simple, straightforward design. It's a Mrs. Gingerbread, yep, made by Artlight. And, of course, it glows in the dark. It's neon. So, yes, very nice, simple design. Sheet metal door right there. Then we have the glass tree door. Yep, yes we do. Made by Mr. Sendox. Well done, buddy. You made it through to the next round. And if I recall, you have very nice videos showcasing it, spinning it around. Wonderful. Let's see if that gets potentially accepted. Then we'll move on to the Festive Arctic Base Garage Door version 1. And we only have one picture. Yep, my Rasmus. Okay, well, if you want to have it that way. Cool. So, it's like all broken, so it's supposed to say Merry Christmas, but he changed the visual slightly to say My Rasmus. Clever, made by Vlek. Now, do you have the version 2 as well? Yes, you do. So what's different about this? Okay, so this has the broken lights to make that joke, and this one quite literally says Merry Christmas. I think version 1 will be the one that would get picked. I think that's much better in terms of the joke, and of course more referential to Rust, so yeah. Then we got the Gingerbread Garage Door, made by FaZe, and yes, you made the double doors last year. We showed this off in the Saturday Skin Showcase. Got a nice visual on it, very nice, very cool, very tasty, very, very nice. And get a good look at it during the day. Got a potentially good chance of being accepted. And if I do recall, it faintly glows. So when this is rolled up, it faintly glows on the top with multiple colours. So yes, that's an extra tidbit I thought you might want to be aware of. All right, then we're on to Arctic Tourist. We saw you. Quicker 100. We saw this last week. I was a bit confused when I saw it. And then I realised, hang on a minute, is this supposed to be a Christmas skin? Yes, it was a Christmas submission. It was one of the earliest Christmas submissions to appear. So because I didn't really have much to compare it with, I just assumed it was trying to get into the workshop. You get what I mean? Last week's Rust or rotation. So, all right. Then we're on to the chocolate bar garage door. So we have had a chocolate door appear earlier this year. Was it early this year or last year? You know what? I got SMM right here. We like chocolate. It brings me so much joy. We like chocolate. I'm so sorry, chat. What have I done? We do have a chocolate door, but I don't seem to be able to find it. If I type chocolate here, would I... We like chocolate. When did this come out? Tell me. It's not doing super great. La da 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 da. La da da. This came out during Easter. I got it wrong ever so slightly. I thought it might have been a skin continuation. This is made by Sad Happy. Nobody knows the song I'm talking about, so I should start. Yep, so nice, tasty looking chocolate garage door. Themed garage door skin for future 9th Rasmus birthday and Christmas update. Happy birthday and Merry Christmas to all. Thank you very much, Mr. Sad Happy. Merry Christmas garage door. So yes, a lot of people giving the and Happy New Year. He thought ahead, didn't he? Solodno, good job. So it glows in the dark. Yep. I mean that was obvious. Yep. So yeah, it's a fairly tame design. It's a glow in the dark sign with multiple symbols all around it. Can't go wrong, can you? So yep. Then we'll move on to actually first of all let's get a good look at it during the day as well. Yep. Ho, ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. And we'll move on to the Merry Christmas garage door. Again, another one. It says the same message. Merry Christmas. With presents and a tree and a man dressed up as a reindeer. What better way to say... Oh, there's a polar bear. I'm sure he's very happy to stand in front of your entrance. Yes. So... Yes, Merry Christmas garage door, made by Novarom. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and... I need to drink some more water. I cooked it up. I'm sorry, Novarom. Right. Now we're on to Duck's Festive Bunker Armoured Door. And this is looking similar to his Loot Leader door, if you remember that coming out early this year. He's made quite a lot of skins in relation to DIY designs and whatnot. Kind of see how a lot of the metal and wood was like probably just taken from wherever you could and like put it all together the best you can and whatnot. I like it. It's a fun idea, and of course, nice neon bits. You see all the wiring and all that. A little bit of stockings on top. So yep, cool design. Very nicely made, Mr. Duck. Then we've got decorated Christmas armoured door. So Andy Boo has made this glow-in-the-dark Christmas armoured door. Get a good look at that with the bows, the lights, stockings, a gingerbread man, candy cane. It's a fireplace. Why would you... Oh, it's supposed to be a fireplace. Now I get it. I get it now. Sorry, I didn't realise. I thought it was meant to... Yeah, I get what it's meant to be. Yeah, I get the visual. Merry Xmas Armoured Door. So, this is a bit of a twist. You know how we've had, like, wooden doors that are supposed to look like... or intending to look like... armoured doors and whatnot. Big Dreams, that's it. Big Dreams wooden door. Well, this is a armoured door pretending to look like a wooden door. And... I think that's a cool idea. You got so he's made the hatch, the window, and you can move it. And yeah, that's clever. I like that. You did a pretty good job there, Stepan. Rasmus skin. Okay, right. Okay, so best submissions. Who made this? Oh, he made this. Oh, he made his own one. That's okay. All right. Sorry, I was trying to figure out there's like a secret like collection I could have, maybe it could have told us what potentially would be accepted, but no, it was the skin creator himself making his own favourite skins collection. So yep, very nice visuals, glows in the dark, has a nice glow that only goes around, so that on this side it only has it go from here, and then on the front side, the window, all of that, very nicely done. Then we have a Nutcracker armoured door, and here's a thing, right? Here's a thing. There's so many Nutcracker things, and they're not all related with each other, so it's a bit weird. So let me just kind of point this out to you. Nutcracker. We have Nutcracker Collection, which is the tier 2. Then you have like a Nutcracker door, which was made by Jessin, and that was all by itself. And then you had like a Nutcracker Satchel Charge. So yeah, just wanted to point this out to you. They are independent from each other. So this is the best armoured door ever. The art was drawn with my mouse without using a graphic tablet and in the Substance Painter using 15 plus colour layers. Doesn't glow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and yep, shoot out of the mouth. So the teeth are the hatch. Clever. That's clever. And get a good look at it. Much like that. So nice comic style. Nicely done. Nothing wrong with the style of this. You know, we saw some very intricate designs and whatnot, but sometimes you just need something nice and plain in 2D and whatnot. So the fact that he drew that on his mouse is quite impressive. Let's now move on to the weapon. Just tongue. I bit my own tongue there. The tools and then the weapons. So let's just get through all of this. Let's get through all of this. Oh, there's some bones there. Haven't seen a bone club in a while, have we? So got a lot of things to grab. We got a lot of things to grab. I think I got the Cosy Christmas thing there. I'll just grab it again. There's a lot of skins that I need to grab. There's another one, petard. I don't know what that is. Whatever. Clark Dennis. Clark Dennis is making a hammer. Clark Dennis is the only one that made a hammer, which took me by surprise. We have not seen a hammer skin since the beginning of March. It's been that long. 9 months. I want to see another hammer skin. Let's see if this gingerbread hammer skin potentially will get accepted. It's been 9 months. I'm not joking. It's been 9 months since the last one was accepted. I don't know what Face Punch is up to. You know what? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Hammers. Hammer. Type hammer, please. SCM, please. There you go. So, yeah, we've had the Charitable Rust one. We had Komomo one. We had the Toxic Hammer, which was the last marketable one. And then, of course, last year we had Mr. Gingerbread Hammer, which we talked about earlier. So, yep. It's been a bit quiet this year in terms of hammer skins. Marketable ones. So, I think you're in a fairly decent position, Mr. Clark Dennis. And let's get a good look at you during the day. Oh, no, he doesn't want to be smacked. Okay, doesn't want to be smacked against walls and whatnot. Chocolate Hazmat Rock, made by Keke. Yeah. So, it's got the calories. If you're confused at what you're seeing, it's like all the texture outlines are from the hazmat suit. So, smart idea, nothing wrong with that. It's all chocolate. Chat, it might melt in your hands. Don't walk around in the desert with it. So, fun idea. Last rock skin to be accepted was the... came out a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? It was that abnormal Maya rock? Or it was like Ancient Squiggles rock or something. It was, I think Face Punch changed it to like Ancient Squiggles. That was it, yeah. And, did I point out who made it? Yeah, KK made it. Alright. Sorry about that, sorry. And then Mandarin Rock. So Mandarins, I can't remember who this was for. Mandarins on Christmas. Mandarin Christmas. Who eats mandarins on Christmas? The man. How did the Christmas orange become a festive tradition? Is this an English thing or a European thing? I'm just as confused as you. Why we traditionally eat oranges at Christmas? I don't. I guess this is just one of those things that's been around for a long time, but we just probably forgot. Sorry if you knew this, but I completely forgot we eat oranges during Christmas, apparently. So, yeah, it's a big orange. It's a big mandarin, I should say, made by Mr. Scropin. You can see him... Oh, is that... what's it called? ZBrush. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that nice? No happy Christmas and New Year is complete without mandarins on the table. Take a mandarin in your hands and break it. Feel the smell of it. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Where are you from, Scropin? Doesn't say. Okay, we'll just move on. Maybe it's a more Eastern European thing. Maybe. Christmas Candy Stone Hatchet. And, oh, right. So this is a continuation of the hatchet and the pickaxe that came out last year. If you want a nice visual of that, I actually have some, because I bought lots of them. Candy. Candy. Yep, it's a continuation of what we got last year. Christmas Candy Hatchet and Christmas Candy Pickaxe. This is now the Stone Tools version, made by Robstar on Diaz. You got a good look at that. And, oh, you can see him holding it out. Yeah, see, that's nice. If every skin creator did this, gives us a nice, easy visual of what we're looking at. Now, if only the HD would turn on, because that doesn't look very... There you go, now it's on, and now it's too late. So, why is it turned off again? You just can't win, can you? Right, so, looking very nice. Extra tasty. Stone Tools. We haven't seen Stone Tools being accepted for a long time, have we? So, good potential chance of that being accepted. It is a collection, so collections tend to get the benefit of the doubt. Yep. Now we're on to Sweet Hatchet. Stone Tools, made by ZXOQ. Not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Is it Jacques? Probably. Am I following you? I probably should be doing that. I am following you. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, so Sweet Hatchet and Pickaxe. Big green. It looks to be attached to some sort of candy cane, rock candy thing. And it's all nice and wrapped up. Yep. And, yep. Alright, okay. And then we'll move on to the Christmas Jackhammer, made by Mr. Morphus and Mr. Micro. We showed this off during the Saturday Skin Showcase. And, yeah, extra nice and tasty. If you want to get an extra good look at this skin, I would recommend you watch the very end of our Saturday Skin Showcase, where we really showed off. We got a very nice close-up and everything. Yes. So, I will tell you, if we do get full gingerbread, so if the hoodie and the pants get accepted, I made Micro hold that with all the gingerbread on. It looks really cool, and you can run around and scare people by being an angry gingerbread man. So doesn't glow. Yep. So yeah, that's looking extra nice and extra tasty, much like many of the other skins. Now we're on to bone clubs. When was the last bone club that was accepted? Oh wow, I can just show you actually. Was it last year? I remember having like a chocolate bone club of sorts. Yes, this year. This was Easter. Oh yeah, okay. And then we had like broccoli last year and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of very interesting things here and there. Okay, so now we got more bone clubs made by Zinc and Ike Finlier. I can't pronounce that properly ever, can I? Alright, so sorry about that. We have the bone club. It's extra nice. It's very cool. And then it's a little snowman, isn't he? Got a little hat. I like a little hat at the back. Then we'll move over to here, and we have the Sweet Christmas Bone. This one's supposed to be eaten, apparently, made by Farfly and Anetta. So it looks like it's candy cane smothered in some sort of icing. So looks nice, doesn't it? Ooh, tasty. It's got all the wrappings there and whatnot. And does it glow? Doesn't seem to glow. So yeah, bone clubs. And now we're on to Sweet Knife, made by Mr. Snake Eyes and Yaks. Combat knives. Haven't seen a combat knife in about 2 years, have we? Well, would you like one that looks extra tasty and delicious? If you... Oh, you might cut yourself. But, you know, cool looking skin, unique design, and just to verify that point, combat knife. There we go. Show them, please. Last marketable one, emerald knife, 2020. It's been over 2 years since the last one. So, Snake Eyes, nice, tasty looking knife you have there. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. And we've got the Christmas tree. Bingo has made a Christmas tree salvage sword. I want it. We've been seeing a lot of... Okay, so for the past two recent Salvaged sword skins that we've had this year, we had the katana, which was there was some transparency made, so it kind of made it look more like a katana sword, of course. And then we got the Chris sword, which is supposed to be curvy. So again, the texture was made invisible on part of it, so you could see the shape to appear like that. And clearly, he's not removed, but he's made it invisible texture so that it's literally in the shape of a very tall, thin Christmas tree. That is clever. That is silly, and I would like to see that being accepted. I think you got a good chance of seeing that potentially being accepted. That is silly. A little star on the top as well. I mean, sure, bingo, clever idea. That's a good one. Now on to the hunting gingerbread bow. Gingerbread hunting bow. Yes, gingerbread bow. Shoot. Oh, if only you could shoot, like, if only we could have textures for the arrows. And then we could just, like, you know, shoot, like, candy canes at people. Right, so, yeah. Very nice, very cute. Little reindeer there. Yep. Good stuff, Mr. Y9J. Does it glow? Nope, doesn't seem to glow. No glow, says it right there. Then we got the Cozy Christmas Cottage. Glowing window. Oh, this is made by Doc Schneider. You showed me this. Yeah, you brought it up to me. So you probably can't see it the best there. If we could just get it. Yeah. So this is like it's like a house in the handle, and it glows. You've got a little fireplace there with some presents and whatnot. Cute little design. You made a cute little thing here. Yep. You can see it much better with that image. Dark Schneider, you recently had your bandana skin accepted, and you recently had a Charitable Rust bow skin for a Twitch drop, didn't you, buddy? So, could you potentially keep up the momentum and get a new Christmas skin accepted? We shall see. Oh, we shall see. And, yep, at night time, there you go. I mean, it's not the best thing to show. I don't know what am I looking at there? Yeah, whatever. We'll move on to the this one, right? So this is the alternate version where you see a much better visual for the fireplace. So yeah, that's the one that I remembered. Yeah, I got a little bit confused there. Sorry about that, but yeah, the fireplace glows. Looks nice. And I don't think we've had a glow-in-the-dark bow skin before, so maybe it's the first time for something, huh? Yeah, maybe, possibly. So I'm so excited. Okay. We've got a bit of a talk here. I'll give you... Alright, fine. I'm so excited to share my latest Christmas skin design with you. Story, it was a cold, snowy Christmas Eve, and the whole town was blanketed in a thick layer of white. The streets were deserted, and the only sound was the gentle crunch of snow underfoot. Inside the cosy little cabin, a fire was crackling merrily in the fireplace. The warm, flickering light was danced across the room, casting long shadows on the walls. Sitting in the front of the fire, sipping on a mug of hot cocoa, was a young girl named Emily. She was bundled up in a thick woolen sweater, her cheeks rosy from the cold. As she sat there staring out the window, Emily's eyes fell upon a snowman that had been built in the front yard. It was tall and lanky, with a crooked carrot nose and twig arms. For a moment, Emily was transported back to her childhood, when she used to build snowmen with her friends. She could almost hear their laughter and feel the cold snow against her hands. But now, as she sat by the warm fire, she was content to watch the snowman from afar. She felt a sense of peace and joy, knowing that the simple things in life can bring so much happiness. Thank you very much, Mr. Dark Schneider, for your wonderful little short story. Crossbow, Frosty Crossbow. So, Freddy and Krueger. I guess you probably are the same person. Maybe. This looks like someone I need to start following. And, no, I am following them already. Okay, cool. So, I do believe this is not part of the Frosty collection that I've brought up before. That's made by Bad Trip. As you can see, Frosty collection, yep, that's not him. So, maybe we'll see some name changes for some of these skins. That very likely could happen. So, this is the Frosty Crossbow. And let's get a good visual. Does it glow? Doesn't look like it. That does not look like it's glowing. So, yeah, that is your Frosty Crossbow, made by Mr. Freddy. And then we're moving on to the Ice Firecracker. It is an Eokas made by Shedmon that glows in the dark. Ooh, get a good look at that. Do you need another Eokas in your life? Would you like one that glows in the dark? I do believe this was one of the first Christmas skins that was uploaded. I remember showing that off to my chat, 6th of December. Yes, it was. So yeah, very nice visual there for that. Best of luck to you. Then we've got the Confetti Cannon Eokas, red, made by Shaft. Yep, Christmas Popper Eokas. Yep. No, it's actually a Christmas cracker. Sorry about that. Yeah. What am I saying, Popper? I looked at it. It's the position for how they're holding it. It's supposed to be a Christmas cracker. You two people pull it. You get the idea. You get the idea. So, yeah. Cool. Then we'll look at the green one real quickly. As I was anticipating this. Green on red, and the other one red on green. So, yep. Cool stuff, Mr. Shaft. Then we're on to a Christmas Eokas. It's very shiny, Antonio. It's very shiny. Am I following you, Antonio? I should do. Am I? I'm not. There you go. That's another person I should be following. They have made it to a TGG list. It's now part of the people I'll be watching in the future for. So, very nice and shiny. Probably... There you go. That's what I needed. I wanted to see what it looked like during the day. Okay. Yep. Looking cool. Thank you very much, Mr. Antonio. Now we've got the Caramel Chocolate Gun. Oh, you're a new person. I believe I can't follow you. I'll have to do it this way. There we go. Right. So, we have a nice 3D view that I can spin around. Interesting. Not a super intricate design, but you know what? Maybe loads of people don't want, like, flashing lights and whatnot. Maybe they just want a big piece of candy with some chocolate lodged into it for an Eokas. There's different opinions and different preferences. Maxim, nice work. We'll move on to the next one. We have the Cosy Christmas SAR. Oh no, we've had a lot of SAR skins recently, haven't we? And I'm a bit worried because I think people might be a bit put off. Kind of mumbled there. They might be I can't talk anymore. What's going on? It's hard to breathe with this throat problem, sorry. I'm a bit worried because we had 6 weeks of 6 continuous SAR skins being accepted. And it might kind of... Yeah, I think people are kind of a bit put off with them now. But we'll see, because that's a very nice looking Christmas skin that we have there. Greens and reds, kind of looks like it's all woolly and whatnot. Yeah, very nicely done. Now, I don't know how to pronounce your name. P or P or Pi or P or P. I don't know. I don't know. Happy holidays. Stay warm out. Stay warm out there, shooting your enemies with this cozy SAR. Your hands will stay warm. No glow, made with 100% love. Let's see if it potentially gets accepted, Mr. PYH. Now, this is something that I mentioned earlier, and I think this is probably going to be the one that would be accepted because we've had an Evil Snowman collection slowly building up over the past few years. Evil Snowman SAR is now here, and if we see this potentially get accepted, I think we're going to see the AK go up in price again, much like last year, where when this appeared, this went up in price. When this appears, these two potentially might be going up in price. So, yeah, collections tend to get more... They tend to be in a better position to be accepted. And Evil Snowman did sell very nicely last year, and for the AK as well. So, yep, it's a naughty, evil style sort of Christmas skin. So we did get at least one of them, and it's the Evil Snowman, of course. So, we'll then move on to the... that was made by Little Ranger and... to show you, sorry about that. I'm not sure if I said it. Made by Little Ranger and Graham Crowan. So, yeah. Best of luck to you, but I think that's getting in. I think that's got a very good chance of getting in. And does it glow? No, it does not. Cozy Christmas SAR. Oh, yeah, okay. I've already seen that one. Cookie Shooter MP5 made by Shino and Mama. Right. So, I think this might be the early MP5 that we see. And, well, it's looking pretty good. Is it supposed to be made out of gingerbread? Is this glowing? No, it doesn't glow. That's reflecting light, so... Alright. Get more festive picture. Wow, very nice. And then we'll have a look at the... Okay, I like... Alright, Neville, you did a very clever idea. I don't like it in one aspect. It works as a different type of joke. So yeah, the joke is it's quite obviously an AK wrapped up. It's oh, I wonder what present it is. It's quite clearly an AK. Clever idea. But what I laughed at when I first saw this was because I was having a bit of a moan recently that for the past 4 weeks we've had an AK skin, and in recent times we've had far too many AK skins. Just this past year we've had over 20. That's far too much. And that leads to AK skins not really being great investments. So when I first saw, let me guess, an AK, I was like... But for what it is, for the joke I like it for, and the joke that you've presented, I think that's got a very good chance of potentially being accepted. That is a clever idea, and I don't think anybody else has done that before. Now let's get a good look at the aim sight. I don't think that's super helpful in terms of an aim sight different colour, but I like the skin. I think that's got a very good chance of being accepted purely for the great joke that you just put there. So best of luck to you, Mr. Neville. Then we'll move on to the undead delivery. So this reminds me quite a lot of the style of the Frosty AK, and it gets me a bit worried whether or not it's actually going to be accepted. We shall see. But then again, you know, we've got plenty of skins that look fairly similar because they have fairly similar themes and whatnot. You only have so many themes for Christmas, so you're bound to have something somewhat conflict in terms of designs and ideas and choices and whatnot. But with this, made by Mr. Wildcat, I get the idea. He's trying to make like a spooky style, sort of Rudolph the reindeer skeletal design. So at least you have that. That's cool. So best of luck to you, Mr. Wildcat. Then we have the Christmas Stiker AK-47, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say sticker, made by Mr. Tiny Bird. Am I following you? Let's go take a look. Nope. Well, I am now. Cool. So, very nice. Very cool design. Again, it's not super intricate and whatnot, but it's nice, simple. It's got all the nice, simple 2D visuals and whatnot. It's something different. And clearly, TGG liked it. Compared to the previous skins that we just had. So it's a nice different showcase of like a fun silly idea, then you got a very intricate undead one, and then you got a fun very simple you know, more charming and happy sort of approach. So best of luck to you, Tiny Bird. Then we have the Festive Fighter LR300. So last year we saw the Festive Fighter AK-47 being accepted. This is a continuation made by Ted and Twin. So yeah, we showed this off in the Saturday Skin Showcase. If you want to have a much better look at the LR300 in game and whatnot, I would recommend watching that. Remember, in the Saturday Skin Showcase videos, I make chapters for everything, so it's very easy to find out when to look for specific things and whatnot. So get a good look at the aim sight, and yes, it has a green tip, a different coloured part for everything. So yeah, that's nice to see. Then you got the Sweet Kill LR300 made by Destroy 007. Sweet Kill, especially for Christmas. Yes, thank you very much, good sir. Very nice, very colourful, chocolatey with icing on top. Oh, thank you very much. Then we have the Christmas Spirit L96 made by, I cannot pronounce that, and I'm very sorry. But what I can do is I should start following you. So, congratulations for being picked in a TGG top picks. So, yep, this is that's kind of hard to look at, and now I've accidentally highlighted it. I can't get out of it, chat. There we go. Right, so that's you probably should have done this like indoors or something. It's kind of hard to see. Can we get a better visual there? It's a bit awkward there. I can't. It's hard to see. Right, that'll be better. That'll be better. So it's like red loops like a candy cane, but it's covered in like ice or snow. It's got like cold weathering. What's the word I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm sure you understand. It's like covered in like white, so I think it's like supposed to represent that it's really cold. So, cool idea. L96s, we did see one being accepted just a couple of weeks ago. Could we see one for Christmas? Maybe. And then we got the Explosive Santa Helpers, Satchel Charges, non-glow and glow, so this is made by Debsky and Just Hollow. Destroy your enemy base with this cute Christmas gift. They may try to persuade little helpers not to explode. However, I doubt they'll listen. After all, we have their families. Well, isn't that nice, Debsky? Thank you for that. What's with all these stories? They're so strange. But I like this visual that you had. the little things all stacked in the snow and whatnot. That was a cool like thing for that. I remember seeing this for the first time. So yeah, cool little satchel charge. They're gonna explode, the little elves. Yes, and then we have a glow in the dark version. When we look at this, it's a faint tint for the Christmas lights wrapped around it. So yeah, we do have a glow in the dark version as well. And then we have, I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, and I'm a little worried in saying it, but I'll just say it because it's written right there and I've committed to this. The Petards Satchel Charge, and it glows. Yeah. Alright. Made by Xenon. I need to Google this word, I swear. So, right. Very nice. Very colourful. Sorry, my nose is just playing up. Oh, I can breathe. So yes, this does glow, as you can see. Glowing parts there and whatnot. So the wrapping is the part that does not glow, but all the other parts do. Very nice. Oh, sorry about this. It's hard to talk. So yes, that was all of the skins. That is all of the skins right there. So I get the feeling, so at bare minimum, I fully expect that we would have at least 10 skins being accepted from this list for this week. If it's only going to be this list, we would expect at least 10 skins. I'm basing that from what I saw last year for the Christmas Rust Door rotations. We had 10 for week 1 and we had 9 for week 2. But there's also something I want to bring up, and that was Halloween. So for Halloween, for the first week, how many skins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it was 11. Oh, I got that wrong. It was 11. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was 11. I said 15. Sorry about that. I get the feeling we're going to definitely have at least 10 would be the best answer to say. No, it was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right, now I wasn't wrong. We did have a week with 15 skins. So, okay, maybe this is what's likely going to happen. For the first week, we will probably have maybe 10 skins. And they'll be nice, and everybody will be happy, and everybody will buy them. You get the ideas. But then I think for the second week, we potentially might see maybe up to 15 skins. Or maybe it'll be vice versa. Or maybe there'll be 12 skins for each week. I get the feeling we're going to see more skins being accepted. Now there's the second question. Is it only going to be these skins? Because what we saw with the Halloween skins was the first week was quite literally from a curated batch from TGG. Oh no, it was a voting process. I can't fully remember. He made like a batch of 200. Sorry about that. I hit my mic, and then it was voted on by the devs themselves. But apparently this year the devs are busy and they can't do it. So I'm led to believe that it's probably going to be maybe just this batch. There's no 100% certain answer. But let me assure you, there are a lot of deployables that we did not see today. There are a lot of deployables that just weren't shown. Like, look at all these wooden doors. Look at that. Like, I prepared all of this nice and ready. I just about... Look at that. That's really scary. Shedmon made a very, very scary looking snowman door. But I had this all nice and prepared. I just finished the deployables. And then TGG released his newest list and new video. And I was like, oh, wait, hang on a minute. I should have just waited for the new collection. So, yeah, we had a lot of very interesting skins that weren't accepted into that list. I think that the first week will only be from that TGG list. And I think everything else would potentially have a good chance of potentially being accepted. Because there's definitely a lot of very interesting things that you didn't even see. A lot of very interesting things. The Metal Snowman door. This was a continuation of the Snowman from last year made by GBG. You know, some skin collections that were continued didn't even make it into that thing. So, yeah. Right. So, let's close that away and we're back over to here. So, remember what I said? Go through this. You can start off your curated creator list and whatnot by just going through all of here. What new names have I seen? You know, I've already got Debsky, but yeah, just randomly take out some of these. You will see a whole batch of people and whatnot, and make sure you're following them and all that. So all good, because after this we will be back to the regular routine of Rust Door rotations, and you're potentially going to be seeing all of the new skins that are much better or much more likely going to be accepted, because they are made by skin creators that are at a level where they're being shown. Their skins are being shown now to the Face Punch devs through TGG's lists. So, yeah, that was a long talk, wasn't it? And it could have been a whole lot longer. This is just deployables. That is just all of the deployables for this week. I don't know how many tabs I have, but I'm pretty sure you can tell that's a lot. So, yeah, that was a lot of skins. So let's see what happens, and of course we need to keep an eye out for what potentially will have an impact. Much like how I talked about the Gingerbread or the Yeti, we are anticipating some skins appearing, and pre-existing skins from said collections will potentially be going up in price because of that. That's everything, gentlemen. I'm sorry if that took a long time to go through, but, you know, I'm the one suffering here with my throat. Oh, I can't breathe. Right, so, best of luck to all of you. Have fun. And to all the skin creators, congratulations. And best of luck to all of you. And, of course, if you like what you saw, please consider voting for them. Vote for the skins you liked. Show your support. Let's face punch see all of that. And let's see. So, let's get a good look at the front page. Is anybody doing any speculative purchases? Doesn't look like it. Not at the moment. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Have a good one.